1 second. Yes.
Yeah, please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to amend item 25 and 26, Lordship. I am for respondent, Your Lordship.
20?
5 and 26, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Lordship, I am for respondent, Your Lordship. For owing this, Your Lordship. Lordship, we have received the scanned copy, but you have yet to receive the hard copy of the affidavit in opposition, Lordship.
You are appearing for?
For owing this, respondent number 1, Your Lordship.
Okay.
I have taken the concern of the other side.
Can you serve him the copy?
We'll be filing the affidavit today or by tomorrow, Your Lordship.
You'll be filing the affidavit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Heard Mr. So-and-so, the Lord Counsel appearing for the respondent ONGC. He submits that he has received the instructions and will be filing the affidavit in a day or two. Therefore, he prays for some time. Let the matter be list after the vacation, after the ensuing view vacation.
In item number 26, there is an interim order, Lordship.
The interim order so passed earlier. In item number 26, interim order is in 26.
Yes, sir.
27 there is no.
25, there is
25.
no Lordship.
Item number 26, you write that there is an interim order. Interim order so passed. Shall continue. Okay. Shall continue till the next day. And write her name. MS Nerula. No?
Yes, sir.
Nerula is present for the petitioner.
For the petitioner in item number 20.
Petitioner in item number 26. And who is appearing for this thing?
25, Lordship.
25?
Appearing on behalf of Mr. A.K. Gupta. I am not in 25.
Okay. Okay then. Okay. 25, 26 after the view vacation.
Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, item number 37, 41, and 42, my Lord. These three matter may kindly be adjourned for the day, my Lord, and may
30?
37, 41, and 42, my Lord. I have some personal difficulty.
37,
41 and 42, my Lord.
42.
42. I am petitioner, my Lord.
So what has happened?
My Lord, due to some personal, I have to leave the court early, my Lord. Certain
Your name?
AHMR Chaudhary, my Lord.
Write him on the prayer of Mr. AHMR Chaudhary, who submits that he has some personal difficulty today and prays for some time, some accommodation. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing view vacation.
My Lord, can it be next
37,
week?
41, and 42 after the view vacation. Ensuing view vacation.
Can
After
it
the
be
view
next
vacation.
week, my Lord? Next week, my Lord. Next Friday, my Lord.
No, next Friday after the view vacation. These days are motion days.
Then, my Lord, a date may be fixed, my Lord. Date may be fixed.
After view vacation.
Okay.
May I please do that? Lordship, I beg to matter item number 14.
Item number
14.
14. Yes.
And this matter may be adjourned for the day.
Why?
But that in this case, my Lord, as per last order, we're supposed to file an amendment petition.
You haven't filed.
Yes, madam. That could not file, madam. So some time is required, madam.
You have filed an IA already.
No. That I could not file, madam. Some time is required.
Okay, heard Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. He submits that he needs to file an IA for amendment of the petition, which he will be filing within a short time, and therefore pays for some time. Let the matter be listed after the view vacation. After the ensuing view vacation.
Your Lordship, in item number 53, there are some new developments which we will like to bring it through an affidavit.
Item number
Item 53.
53.
So therefore, we will just request this court, then let the matter come after Bihu.
1 second. 53.
53 in the supply list.
Yes. So you'll file an additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit. There are some new developments.
Okay. Heard Mr. S.B. Borua, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. He submits that will be filing an additional affidavit, bringing in record certain subsequent developments. Therefore, prays for some time. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing view vacation.
Deeply.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 36.
36.
Yes, Lordship, from the daily list. Lordship, as senior counsel is out of station, and we will be filing additional affidavit also, since there has been a new development in the case. So, Lordship may adjourn the matter for the day.
36.
Yes, Lordship.
You are Mr.
A. Sarania, Lordship, appearing on behalf of M. Sarania.
Mr. A. Sarania, appearing on behalf of Mr. M. Sarania, submits that he would like to file an additional affidavit in the instant case, and therefore prays for some accommodation, full stop. Let the matter be listed after the leave vacation.
Number 6 and 7.
Mr. So, the respondent number is present on behalf of respondent number 6 and 7. 6 and 7, yes.
Obliged.
Lordship, in regards to item 12, then attendance leave has been substantially exceeded.
12,
Lordship,
you are appearing for
Lordship, on behalf of Mr. K for this is
Mr. A.K. Ghosh, the learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the PNRD department, submits that appraise for some accommodation today. Let the matter be listed after the leave vacation.
May it please your lordship, in respect to item number 16, I need some more time to file reply affidavit, lordship. Already on last occasion also, we took time for filing reply affidavit, lordship.
Time for 6, 7 and 8.
Against the affidavit filed by the private respondent, lordship, there is an maintainability.
MS R. Chaudhary, the learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner, submits that she has received the affidavit, or could not file the affidavit in reply. Therefore, prays for some time. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be fixed after the leave vacation. After the leave vacation.
Lordship, 21st April, lordship.
After the leave vacation.
Lordship, obliged.
May it please your lordship, I beg to mention item 51 and 52. And I seek an
50?
adjournment. 51 and 52.
Yes, what happened?
I seek an adjournment for this matter
Why?
because my learned counsel is out of station for
Who is
medical
learned
business.
counsel? You also learned counsel.
On behalf of PD Nair.
51 and 52.
Yes, your lordship.
He's out of station.
Out of station for medical emergency.
Okay. You are Mr.
S. Rana on behalf of PD Nair.
Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. P.D. Nair, the conducting counsel in the instant case, prays for some accommodation as Mr. P.D. Nair is out of station due to some personal reasons. Full stop. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be fixed after the ensuing leave vacation. Both the matters after the leave vacation.
Highly obliged.
Item 1, picture.
Please, Your Honor. No, this is a matter under the Banking Regulation Act.
Then you want to withdraw it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Why you want to withdraw it?
No, the matter has been settled between the parties. There were some non-compliances.
Okay, heard Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel.
Preparing for the State Bank of India.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner, also heard Mr. V.K. Sen, the learned counsel, appearing for the respondent, sole respondent, respondent number 2, SBI, respondent number 2, State Bank of India, full stop. The learned counsel submits that he has instructions to withdraw the instant case. Prayer is allowed. The matter is dismissed on withdrawal.
Both, IA as well as petition. Both. There are two cases.
IA as well as both. Right. Connecting with petition, where is that?
With WPC number 6
IA as well as this WPC 687. Both disposed on withdrawal.
I am obliged.
Dismissed.
Deeply obliged. Your Honor. Thank you, sir.
Order to step.
Yeah, but-
I will take steps.
Office note dated 24/3/2026 reveals no steps have been taken for service of notice upon respondent number 2, 3, 8, and 10. Full stop. MS so-and-so, appearing on behalf of the petitioner, submits that she will take steps within a period of 1 week. Let the matter be listed to the ensuing leave vacation. We take steps within a week.
Admission.
May it please your lordship, kindly pass over the matter for the time being as my senior.
Order dated 13/8, madam. Also, can
My
13?
senior is election code number 6, your lordship.
I think also, can say, they are supposed to file, my lord, substitution petition, they are not filing it for long, my lord. 13 years, my lord. Last opportunity was given on that.
Matter will be taken after some time. My seniors are like the court number.
No, why you have not to file the substitution petition?
Lordship is already been done. Lordship.
Huh?
Last occasion, Lordship was pleased to direct to file the eminent cost title. So we have,
Have you done it?
yes, sir. Lordship. I was disposed of. I was 626 stroke 2025. My senior friend was not there.
They have filed it, Mr. They have filed it.
Yes, sir. Subsequently, I filed the amended cost title to the registry also. That has been incorporated.
Hmm.
Then my lord, fix the date, my lord.
So we'll fix the date. We'll fix the date.
After vacation.
On the prayer of the learned council, on the prayer of the learned council, appearing for the respondent,
I have one.
let the matter be listed after the vacation, after the ensuing view vacation.
Oblige. Lordship.
Or.
None appeared for the petitioner when the matter was called for. Let the matter be listed after the view vacation. Our board of correspondent number 6 and 7 is present. Take his name as respondent number 3. You also appearing? You are for? NC Hills. So respondent number is right. Minus so and so appears for. It is not no longer NC Hills. It's the Mahasau.
May I please, Lordship? Hearing the petitioner, he was.
Who is
Yeah.
appearing for the other side? Respondent number 8. Who is respondent number 8?
Respondent number 8, he is the president of the user committee here. President of the water user committee.
Who is appearing? Who is appearing for the respondents? You are appearing? Have you filed your affidavit?
We are not paying.
Extra copy not served. Who is appearing for PhD department? PhD, who is appearing PhD? Right, I heard Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. MS Burua for respondent number. You are for respondent number? Government advocate for respondent number 4.
3 and 6. 3 and 6.
3 and 6. AK goes for 3 and 6. None appeared for respondent number 8, as well as the PhD department. Let the matter be fixed after the ensuing vacation.
Item 6.
In this case, Lordship, area due salary has been released by last week, Lordship. Other regular pension and pensionary benefit has not been released.
You have received what?
Area due salary
Area due salary you have received?
received, Lordship.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, pension and other pensionary benefit, Lordship, is required. Lordship. Petitioner is a retired employee, Lordship.
So area pay 14 lakhs you have received.
We received on last week, Lordship.
So what remain now?
Remain pension, Lordship. Here is
Pension.
pension has not been released and other pensionary benefits also, Lordship. Since 2020 to 2026, pension payment, due pension payment, Lordship, and regular pension.
Who is appearing for respondent number 6?
So, this will be the respondent 5 now. You will have to forward the pension papers to the AG. Only then, my lord, Deputy Commissioner, my lord, Bima. Have seen something.
Respondent number 5 will forward the pension papers to the respondent number 2 and 3, Lordship.
So who is appearing for respondent number 5?
District Commission.
So what is your instruction? No, affidavit, no, affidavit. No, last time one order was passed. Have you seen the last order?
But into the last order, my lord, that area.
Area has been done,
resolved, my
but
lord.
they should send the papers, no? Okay, heard Mr. So the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, also heard Mr. B. Gokul, the learned additional executive general. For Mr. Gokul is appearing for respondent number 3, respondent number 3, full stop. MS S. Borua for respondent number 5, 1, 2, and 5. Yeah. Standing counsel? Okay, so it's right. Pending counsel, you have to take out. The learned petitioner submits that in terms of the order dated 16/3/2026. The petitioner has received the area pay and allowances. However, his pension is not released as yet. Full stop. The learned counsel appealing for respondent number 5 submits that she doesn't have any instruction about the pension papers and the status of the pension paper, status of the process of the pension paper, pension entitlement of the petitioner. They have 3 weeks time to get instructions where is allowed. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing view vacation, whereon the learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 5 shall intimate the court about the status of status of the pension, status of release of pension of the petitioner. Mr. B. Chakraborty appears for respondent 6. So you next date you kindly intimate what has happened. What happens?
After vacation for the.
So otherwise really ready.
Otherwise ready, my lord. Otherwise ready, it's a. Otherwise ready. There was some urgency in, so far as the bank is concerned, I am appearing from Punjab National Bank. There is some urgency in this matter. Because the money is lying with the PF and this garden has been put to auction.
They were not after.
Posted after.
Convenient to the court.
Heard Mr. D. Das, the learned senior counsel.
I pay for respondent 2 and 3 matters.
Appearing on behalf of the petitioner. There are two matters, huh? No.
2 matters.
Huh?
I pay for 1, 2, and 3 lordship.
Okay. Mr. B. Gogoi,
As
the
additional element 1, 2, and
learned additional advocate general for 1, 2, and 3. Mr. J. Bora for 4 and 6. Full stop. On the prayer of the learned counsel, appearing for the parties, let the matter be listed on 23rd of April.
28th of April.
23rd, 28th.
23rd.
23rd.
Deeply observed.
In this case, my lord, the government is supposed to file the affidavit, my lord.
Yes, who's appearing? This is a long time, Mr. Hendrik. 5-1.
We have communicated to the last day.
Heard Mr. A.K. B. Purkast, the learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. J. Hendrik, the learned counsel. You are appearing for NHC, Mr. Hendrik? Mr. Hendrik appearing for?
For state government.
Appearing for the state respondent, full stop. Arboro for NHIDCL. And who is for NHI? NHAI? C. Borua. C. Borua is not there, no? Huh? He appears only also for NHAI. ठीक से देख लेना. G. Hazarika for respondent number 1. Mr. Hendrik submits that he is yet to receive the instruction and prays for some accommodation. Let the matter be fixed after the ensuing leave vacation.
Any date, my lord, in the first week of May, my
Leave
lord.
vacation after the leave vacation.
May I please your lordship? This matter relation to correction of date of the birth of the petitioner. They were supposed to obtain instruction lordship.
What is happening in last date also? I mean, there was same kind of intimation. Last date also same kind of intimation.
Court is directed to conduct a meeting.
Committee has been constituted. Okay, just give me the second, please. Heard Mr. M. Das, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.S. Neo, the learned standing counsel for litigation department. MSD Neo has placed before this court a communication dated 26/3/2026 issued by the Deputy Secretary to the Government of Assam Irrigation Department, which reveals that the proposal for correction of date of birth of Sri Nurul Haq shall be placed before the committee constituted for the same. It is also mentioned that a meeting of the committee will be convened shortly, and decision of the committee will be communicated to the Honorable Court accordingly. the communication dated, the aforesaid communication dated 26/3/2026 is placed on record and marked as X. In view of the aforesaid communication, the learned counsel appearing for the education department prays for some more time so that the matter can be resolved. Full stop. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be listed after the
But the
ensuing
date may be fixed.
answer the after the ensuing vacation. Let the matter right. Let the matter be fixed on 28th of April.
20th April. 20th April.
28th of April.
Please, your lordships. Lordship, this matter pertains to non-updation of the pensionary benefits of the petitioner from the date of retirement, that is from 2016, lordship. Yes, 18 matter, 11 to 11. And in this case, actually the service book was missing. The petitioner's service book was missing or misplaced by the department. Subsequently, it has
So
been
they need to
reconstructed.
reconstruct it or what?
Yes, lordship, it has been reconstructed, and the proposal was sent to the AG office, lordship, and there was some error. And due to which the file was returned back, and subsequently the PW department again resubmitted the proposal with correction.
Now
And
what
this
is
the
now?
problem.
Now
Now the status is there.
what
the
is
corrected
who is
proposal there.
appearing for PW department?
PW Ardhar was appearing.
Now.
Selection another code. Selection another code.
And this is the status. Actually, PW department has already sent the corrected
To AG
proposal.
office. The name Mr. Sharma.
Let me posted the next week, I'll get the instruction.
Okay. You have received a communication.
Yes, Lord. That has been sent to the petitioner.
So it has been sent to AG office by the PW,
The PW department.
You have already
Yes,
sent.
Lordship, that is done.
When was it sent?
That was on 4/3.
4/3.
2026.
So Mr. Sharma, you get to the instructions. Heard Mr. Jad Hussain, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Sharma, the learned standing counsel for AZ, as well as MS. M. Das on behalf of Mr. Ardhar. Ardhar, the learned standing counsel for PW department. Mr. Learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that he has received a communication that PW department has forwarded his pensionary papers to the AG office. However, after that, there is no communication received from the AG office. Full stop. Mr. B. Sharma appearing for the AG B. Sharma, the learned standing counsel for AZ, submits that he will procure the status and instructions in the matter. Therefore, he pays for some time. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing vacation.
Date may be fixed, Lordship. Pension matter, Lordship.
5th of May.
5th of last, Lordship.
13. Please, Lord. I think this matter, my lord, the earlier engaged counsel for the petitioner, Mr. B. Pushilal, has expired, unfortunately, my lord. And my lord, the entire case record was with him. I have just been informed by the petitioner to appear in the matter, reconstruct the file, and come on record.
Okay.
I need some time, my lord.
You filed a wakalat.
Lordship. No, I have not filed. I will be filing.
You'll be filing it.
I'll be filing.
You have instructions to appear.
I have instruction to.
Okay. You have Mr. Ganguly.
A. Ganguly.
Heard Mr. A. Ganguly, the learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. A. Pathak for
On behalf of IH.
respondent number.
Respondent number 4.
Respondent number 4. And who appears for the other people?
I am for 2 and 3.
Mr. Hendik for 2 and 3 and Mr. G. Hajarika for 1. 1 full stop. Then you write, Mr. Ganguly submits that the case has been handled by some other counsel, but he has now the instructions to appear on behalf of the petitioner. Therefore, he prays for some time to prepare the matter. Full stop. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing vacation. After the vacation. So you have the copies and all.
No, my lord, I'll have to reconstruct. I'll do it.
15.
In this case, my lord, the instruction sought for was placed and recorded. So, only thing honorable court was pleased to direct to file an affidavit. That I cannot file.
You have received the instructions.
That was placed, madam. That was placed also recorded.
Oh, correct, but like by way of affidavit, we
Yes,
haven't done
that
it.
was that could not be done, my lord, due to this.
Okay. Heard Mrs. J. Kolita, the learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Goswami, the learned additional advocate general.
Copy of the communication is also there.
Appearing for, you are appearing for all the respondents.
National Highway is there.
1 second. Mr. Goswami is appearing for?
My lord,
3, 4.
Five.
3, 4.
Revenue department, who is appearing? You are appearing. Mr. Goswami appearing for 4 and 5. And this, you are appearing for? On behalf of Architecture 1 and 2, write her name, huh? On behalf of Architecture 1 and 2. And G. Hazarika for respondent number 3. Mr. Goswami submits that the instructions so received has already been placed before this court. However, an affidavit was directed to be filed. The same will be filed within a short time. And therefore he prays for some time. Later matter will be listed after the ensuing BU vacation. After the BU vacation.
Can a date be fixed also?
Hmm?
After 4 weeks, the date may be fixed.
30, madam, or 1st of May.
On 7th of May. 7th of May.
7 plus. Obliged.
Long time, Mr. Hendrik. 31.
So I talk with them on the officer. That is not only because of that.
No, it's long time, 31/10. Heard Mr. M.H. Loscott, the learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mrs. J. Hendrik, the learned counsel, appearing for respondent number 3, learned government advocate, appearing for respondent numbers 3, 4, and 5. So he submits that he is yet to, Mr. Hendrik submits that he is yet to receive the instruction and prays for some more time.
A date may be given, your lordship, after BU vacation.
Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be fixed on 7th of May.
Obliged.
18. My lord, in this case, affidavit has been filed by the respondent. I have to take instruction from my client whether any affidavit in reply is required. So some more time may be allowed.
Heard Mr. J. Sharma, the learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. I. Bothakur, the learned counsel, appearing, learned standing counsel, appearing for the forest department. Full stop. Mr. J. Sharma submits that the forest department has already filed an affidavit and he is required to file an affidavit in reply in the matter. He prays for some time to file the affidavit in reply. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing leave vacation.
Well, obliged.
90.
Wait, please, your lordship. Lordship, I have filed this writ petition. This is the third round of litigation, lordship. I have filed this writ petition challenging the order dated 11/6/2025.
1 second. Pleadings are complete, right?
Pleadings are complete, lordship.
Yes. So, yes, you yes.
Lordship, in this case, lordship, I have I was given I have participated in a tender, lordship, for management of a garden, lordship.
Tender for?
management of a garden.
Management of a garden, okay.
Lordship, I was awarded the H1, Lordship.
Hmm.
And after that, Lordship,
1 second, just 1 second. So there was a tender then for management of a garden.
Lordship.
Tender was issued by whom?
Tender was issued by respondent number 1, Lordship.
State government is the owner.
Not respondent number 2, Lordship, sorry.
Respondent number 2 is the secretary cum trustee, board of trustees. What is the board of trustees?
No,
You have not mentioned
I'm
anything.
just coming to that, Lordship.
No, you tell me first what, I mean, who has floated the tender? A simple question.
The tender was floated by Lordship, the recovery, respondent number 3, the recovery officer, Assam Tea Employees Provident Fund Organization. Lordship would find that in page number 36. Subsequently, I have participated and I was declared the H1.
H1, okay.
Now, after that, Lordship,
Hmm.
I was directed to submit the a deposit of 25% of the total amount.
Total amount of what?
Total amount of the bid, Lordship, bid amount, Lordship,
Hmm.
for management of the garden.
25% is
It's 4 lakhs. Total 4 lakhs.
25% is supposed to be paid in advance for,
Yes.
once you get the bid, right?
Yes, Lordship. I was selected and I was given the bid, Lordship, in page number 41. Then I have submitted it on 17.
You have deposited 25%.
Yes, on 17/3/2023. After that, Lordship, on the same day, they have stated that the e-auction was put on hold. The reason the reason was that I have not complied with clause 16 of the document.
No, it was a tender or it was an auction?
It was an auction, Lordship.
So you are saying it was a tender?
Lordship, is the tender process, but it was an auction for management of the garden, Lordship. After that, Lordship, I have submitted a representation, Lordship, on 8/4/2023, Lordship, and they have not replied to any of the representation as to why my tender was cancelled, Lordship. So after that, Lordship, I have approached this honorable court on 2 occasions, Lordship. On 2 occasions, Lordship has this honorable court has directed to give a specific dispose of the representation which I have filed on 8/4/2023, Lordship. Now, after the 2 set of litigation, Lordship, a specific order was passed cancelling my entire auction process, Lordship. The Lordship may kindly see page number.
Cancelling the entire auction process or your tender?
My tender process. Lordship may kindly see in page number 102.
102.
102, Lordship.
Yes.
With reference to the above, I am to dispose of your aforesaid representation as below. After perusal of the relevant documents, legal position and assistance from internal committee of officers constituted for assistance of the undersigned to examine the matter, it is found that this office has no conclusive material to suggest a continuing disqualification on your part under clause 14 of the e-auction notice dated 14/3/2023. However, in view of the sensitive nature of the matter and issuance of earlier communication dated 4/4/2023, and as the EMD was already refunded, the order dated 4/4/2023 is not recalled. Now, Lordship, apparently, I have never violated.
What is the meaning of this? The office has no conclusive material to suggest a continuing disqualification on your part. What does it mean?
Lordship may kindly come to. This means that as per clause 14, I had some disqualification. Now, those disqualifications is not there.
Now, it is found that this office has no conclusive material.
No conclusive material.
To suggest a continuing disqualification on your part.
Not there.
Under clause 14 of the e-auction.
Not there.
Notice dated so and so. However, in view of sensitive matter, nature of the matter and issuance of earlier communication dated so and so, and as the EMD has already been refunded, the order is not recalled. So there is no disqualification on your part.
No disqualification.
But only because, I mean, some sensitive matter, they are saying sensitive matter, and that since EMD has been refunded, so they are not recalling it. That is that is their opinion.
That is their basic stand, Lordship. Now
Yes.
they have filed they have filed the affidavit in opposition. Now that is not the stand they have taken, Lordship. Lordship, kindly see the affidavit in opposition. In the affidavit in opposition, Lordship, in page number 123, they have stated a total of 3 reasons for disqualification. Number 1 reason being that I was in collusion with the second highest bidder. Number 2, that I
You
have
read out, Mr.
Lordship.
Read out.
Lordship. Upon scrutiny, page 123. Upon scrutiny of the e-auction result, it is revealed that only 2 numbers of bidders had submitted the bid of the said e-auction sale dated 14/3/2023, namely Snowfall Agro Products Private Limited and Pathan Dilcom Private Limited, wherein the writ petitioner emerged as the highest bidder and Pathan Dilcom Private Limited emerged as the second highest bidder. Upon further scrutiny of the relevant documents submitted by the second highest bidder, Pathan Dilcom Private Limited, it was found that Pathan Dilcom Private Limited had deposited the earnest money for the e-auction held on 14/3/2023 from the bank belonging to the bidder number 1, that is Snowfall Agro Private Limited, which is the same bank account used for depositing the EMD of Snowfall Agro Private Limited, the writ petitioner. In this regard, the deponent begs to state that such action undertaken by the 2 bidders clearly indicate collusion between the 2 bidders to deceive the authorities in the ATPEFO and wrongfully secure possession of the tea estate by e-auction dated 6/12/2022, which is a plainly violative of section 11(2)(a) of the Assam Public Procurement Act 2017. Which provides as follows. Code of Integrity and Procuring Entity and Bidders. No officer or employee of a procuring entity or a person participating in a procurement process shall act in contravention to the Code of Integrity prescribed by the state government. The Code of Integrity referred to subsection 1 shall include provisions for prohibiting any collusion in any collusion, bid rigging, or anti-competitive behavior to impair the transparency, fairness, and progress of the procurement process. Upon uncovering the aforesaid information.
So, I mean, your case is that, I mean, this was improvisation and
Exactly.
it was not there in the,
No.
it was not there in their reply.
It was not there in their initial order for cancellation. It was not there in the entire process of the 3 rounds of litigation. Only while filing the affidavit in opposition, these things were taken up for the first time. Not if there is a specific bar.
But earlier orders, I mean, what were the earlier orders while disposing of these writ petitions?
They were given 4 weeks initially.
Is there any order you have annexed here?
Yes, Lordship.
Just show me.
Lordship would take page number 98, Lordship. That is the
page number
59. Page number 59 is the first order. It starts from page number 60. The relevant portion, Lordship, would find in page number 62. In view of the consent of the parties, the respondent number 3 is directed to examine and take a decision on the petitioner's representation dated 8/4/2023 within a period of 1 month from today. Till a decision is taken, the respondent number 3, the respondent authorities shall not finalize the auction sale of the Fatimabad tea estate in favor of any other party. Now that was never done. That was not done. That's why we had to file again another writ petition.
This was the first order.
This was the first.
Which is the second order?
Lordship, page number 95, Lordship.
98.
I'm sorry, Lordship, 98. Operative portion, Lordship, in page number 100.
In view of the consent of the parties, the respondent number 3 is directed to take a decision on the petitioner's representation dated 8/4/2023 within a period of 3 weeks from the date of receipt of the copy of this order. The decision shall be taken by the respondent number 3 and shall furnish a copy to Mr. P. Nayak, learned counsel for the respondents, to Mr. P. Dekar, learned counsel for the petitioner. So subsequent to this order, Lordship, this order has been passed in page number 102.
Yes.
Now, if Lordship would
You
see,
filed any reply to this?
yes, I have filed a reply to this.
What is the reply?
Lordship, I have stated that this is an improvement of the case, Lordship, and this cannot be done at this stage, Lordship, because entire process, they have not raised any of these pleas, Lordship. And there is apparently there is no default, Lordship. Perusal of the writ petition, I have cleared my dues. I have been declared.
But what about the allegations that what about in the affidavit? What have you stated here? I mean, whatever, whether it's an improvisation, not improvisation, that will be looked into. But as far as the allegations that they have made, that there is a collusion, what have you stated?
But that's what there's 3 points which has been raised. Number one, I was in collusion, which is absolutely false. I have
Correct, I understood. What I'm saying is that like now, since they have brought in this, 3 allegations against you, what is your reply to that?
But these are false. These are false allegations.
And show me how we have replied, how you have tackled those.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship would kindly
Simply saying false will not do. You'll have to give an explanation. So where is your explanation? That's what the court is asking.
147, page number 147.
147, yes. Tell me where you have written.
The petitioner emerged as the highest bidder in the auction dated page number 147 of my reply, Lordship.
From where are you reading?
First portion, the first, Lordship, first line.
So you'll have to tell the court from where are you reading. If you simply say 147 and you start reading, how do I know from where?
I'm sorry.
You don't refer to the paragraph. You don't refer to the line, and you start reading.
My lord,
you may be conversant with your petition fully. You may have marked up the whole thing, but court hasn't marked up the whole thing, no?
I'm sorry, my lord. Page number 147. At first line, Lordship. The petitioner emerged as the highest bidder in the e-auction dated 14/3/2023. The respondent has deliberately omitted the materials and relevant facts that pursuant thereto the petitioner was directed to deposit 25% of the bid amount, which was duly deposited and accepted by the respondent. The acceptance of the bid amount clearly signifies acceptance of petitioner's eligibility, and the respondent is stopped in law from subsequently questioning the same. The allegation with regard to collusion is a clear afterthought and has been raised for the first time in the affidavit in opposition. The impugned cancellation order dated 4/4/2023 does not contain any whisper of such allegation. No notice, so cause, or opportunity of hearing was ever afforded to the petitioner on this alleged ground, rendering the said allegation arbitrary, speculative, and in gross violation of the principles of natural justice.
Okay, now show me the terms of the tender. Terms and conditions of the tender.
Lordship.
How the process has to go.
Page number 36, Lordship. Terms and condition, Lordship, in the middle portion.
Yes.
E-auction is being held. Lordship, got it, Lordship? E-auction is being held on as is where is and as is where is basis.
Correct.
The intending purchaser bidder is required to submit an amount of EMD by way of NEFT RTGS in an account of authorized officer ATPEFO on or before 6/1/2023 before 12 noon and get registered their name on the this website.
So you have taken a plea. I mean, in your reply, you have taken a plea. Just now you have read page 147.
147, Lordship.
147, you have taken a plea that since your EMD has been taken.
Lordship.
Petitioner says that it's not EMD, right? It's 25% of bid amount. It's a separate thing. It's a separate thing.
Separate thing.
Okay, come. EMD then what happened?
Lordship, which para, which page?
No,
Lordship?
no, the page 36, 36.
36, Lordship. The three,
The checks will not be accepted, then.
checks will not,
Huh.
the intending
Then
purchase,
where is this 25% of the thing?
25%, Lordship,
9.
9, Lordship.
The person declared to be successful. Bidder shall deposit so and so. List EMD.
11, Lordship, that is 11.
That's what I'm reading. The person declared to be successful bidder.
Yes, shall deposit 25% of the sale price, less EMD
So
deposited.
your plea is that like you have been declared as a successful bidder after the examination of your bid.
Yes, Lordship.
And that time they did not take any plea of this. You have been declared successful. That's why they have asked you to deposit 25%. And that you have done. Then after that, they have rejected it without any reasons. And like they have come up with the reasons in their affidavit presently.
After 3 years.
After 3 years. So that is your case.
That is my case.
Huh?
Lordship.
That is your
my
case. Let's hear the other side. Yes, Mr. Nayak.
Lordship has seen my affidavit, Lordship.
Yes.
Some portion here, he left the remaining portion.
Okay.
First ground, your Lordship is aware that there was a collusion between the two bidders, Lordship. There were only two bidders. If Lordship comes to page 123.
But you have not taken that plea in your rejection.
Lord.
See, there are 2 rounds of litigation, and after 2 rounds of litigation, the matter was sent to you, and you have
Coming to the fiction itself.
and you have given an order of a small paragraph without giving any reasons, only saying that like I mean certain things, and that too also not.
I will explain that
Right.
paragraph. Lordship, page 36 is the tender document.
Page
36,
36.
the
Okay.
litigation.
Page 36. Okay. Page 36. Yes.
And Lordship, I kindly see down below clause 14.
Clause
14,
14.
Roman 14.
Yes.
The intending purchaser bidder shall not be defaulter
Hmm.
of any sort with any provident fund organization. And further, there shall not be any criminal case pending against the intending bidder purchaser against this firm company declaration to be furnished. So that is one condition.
Correct.
If Lordship comes to page 39,
39. Yes.
Lordship, this is dated 15/3/2023. Wherein Lordship, he has been directed in view of above second paragraph. You are hereby advised to deposit 25% of your quoted rate of rupees so and so into the 80 EPFO account number so and so with SPF. Gauhati within 48 hours from today will give intimation to the undersigned.
This is before about tender, after tender. After tender, right?
After tender, after auction, no tender.
After auction, yes.
Auction.
After auction.
And then if Lordship comes to page 49.
Please, 1 second, please. Page 49.
Yes.
49. Yes. Yes.
Page 49, Lordship, 17/3/2023. The content is with reference to the above. This is to inform you that the e-auction process for the sale of the properties of the Fatimabad PE is kept on hold due to technical problem. In view of above, you are hereby advised to act accordingly and not to deposit 25% of your quoted rate of rupees so and so. That is so and so into the 80 EPFO account. So he has been clearly stated within 48 hours, Lordship. Then Lordship, it comes to page 51. This was reviewed earlier, Lordship.
Page 51.
This is 4th April 2023. With reference to the above, I have of the
4th April to yes, 4th April to
by the recovery officer. This is the type copy. With reference to the above, I have to inform you that on scrutiny of your bid and other relevant documents, it is found that you have failed to comply with the terms and conditions emphasis in clause 14 of the e-auction notice as on date of the e-auction, and as such, your bid for sale of properties of Fatimabad PE held on 14/3/2023 has been treated as cancelled on the aforesaid ground. So it was cancelled in the year 23 itself on 4th April.
So this was initially challenged.
Initially, it was.
It was challenged.
Hereafter, Lordship, we filed a representation.
They filed a
That
representation.
was not disposed of by the authority.
So that was directed to be disposed of.
That was directed to be disposed of.
Huh. But Mr. Nayak, one thing, 14 is something else.
14 is default. He should not be a defaulter.
But here he is a defaulter.
Yes, sir.
It is found that you have failed to comply with the terms and conditions of so and so. Where is there any document defaulter?
Yes, I'm showing Lordship. Lordship, if Lordship comes to my affidavit, Lordship.
Yes.
First part for the time being, Lordship, I think second part, so far his default is concerned, Lordship. Lordship comes to page 1.
Because since you have cancelled under 14, so there has to be some default. If there is default, there is no
That is the only
ambiguity.
simple and ground.
Correct. So where is that?
Because even before this, Lordship, the bid of the second bidder was already cancelled. On the because he deposited the earnest money from the bank account of bidder number 1. So that was the pollution. Accordingly, bid of the second bidder was cancelled. If Lordship comes to paragraph 7 of my affidavit, 125.
Paragraph 7, 125.
Paragraph 7. That as regards to the what's the thing?
Yes.
Averments made in paragraph 11 and 12 of the incident petition, the deponent begs to state that upon scrutiny of the writ petitioner's bid and other relevant documents, it was found that the writ petitioner had defaulted in payment towards PF contribution amount payable for the period of March 22 to December 22. The said defaulting dues were cleared by the writ petitioner only on 22/3/2023 by check dated 18/3/2023, that is annexure D, which is subsequent to the date of e-auction dated 14/3/2023. That is why the impugned order, Lordship, that is no continuous defaulting was there. But on the date, Lordship, when the auction took place, Lordship, he was a defaulter. It was, no, which is subsequent to the date of e-auction dated 14/3/2023. And the said payment was acknowledged by the petitioner by his letter dated 18/3/2023. To put things into perspective, the last date of submission of the bid was 9/3/2023. And the date of e-auction was 14/3/2023, but the writ petitioner cleared his defaulting amount only on 22/3/2023 by check dated 18/3/2023. Therefore, on the last date of submission of the bid, that is 9/3/2023, as well as on the day of e-auction, that is 14/3/2023, the petitioner was a defaulter as he had not cleared his pending dues towards PF contribution for the period from March 2022 to December 2022, and cleared such dues only on 22/3/2023 by check dated 18/3/2023, which is subsequent to the day of the e-auction held on 14/3/2023. Ergo, the petitioner was in clear violation of the terms of condition laid down in clause 14 of the e-auction notice dated 16/6/12/2022, which is reproduced here in below. So that was the basic ground, Lordship.
Okay, so in that letter dated page 102, it is found that this office has no conclusive material to suggest a continuing disqualification on your part under clause 14 of the so and so.
So on the date of passing this order, Lordship, that is 11/6/2025, probably he was not a defaulter.
However, in view of the sensitive nature of but the letter is not properly worded, that is.
Lordship, that also, I also feel, Lordship, but that was the meaning I have been conveying, Lordship, by the authority. So on the date of passing this order.
So this is what all about?
Yes.
Anything else?
Lordship, some relevant facts are there, Lordship. On the day, Lordship, when this auction took place, Lordship, he was already managing the tea garden. As per an agreement with EPF.
He was already managing the
Already managing that garden, Lordship. So under an agreement. That agreement expired in the month of December 2024. So that is why, Lordship, he was silent during all this period, Lordship, from 2023 to 2024. In 2025, Lordship, it is a dilution for the lower court. There we prayed for an injunction for having the control of the garden. That was rejected by the lower court.
Those are there in the
Those records, no.
Not there.
Subsequently, Lordship, one appeal was filed before the High Court. Therein also the injunction order, as by the,
Rejected by the-
Rejection order of it has been upheld by the High Court, higher court.
Hmm.
So that fact is already there. Right, as on date, lordship, he is not in possession of the guardian lordship. That is why he is doing all this exercise. Nothing else. Only after losing the control of the guardian.
But those facts are not there here.
Yes.
But have you stated in an affidavit
Lordship,
about this? Huh?
those facts.
But those facts would have been brought.
Lordship, I can trace the record.
No, I mean.
No, may I just submit? Lordship?
Otherwise, my basic two grounds, lordship. One.
So this is the small matter, right? I mean, I understood the matter. I mean, only thing is that you are basically you have cancelled his bid because he found him as a defaulter. Defaulter under 14 on the date when it was.
So three grounds, lordship. One is delay. Why you are approaching this honorable court after so many years, lordship. That is one. Secondly, lordship, tender was his tender as well as the bid of the tender bidder number 2 were rightly rejected, lordship. And secondly, lordship, on the day, particularly on the date. when
He was in default. So your main ground is basically the default.
Yes.
And as per your submission, that I mean, in the letter, what the disqualification thing is written, it may not be properly worded, but that is the meaning.
2004 itself, lordship, if lordship comes to once again to that page number.
102.
Not 102. 102 was disposal of
The cancellation one.
Cancellation one.
That was worded properly worded.
Yes,
That has been stated that like you have.
That is not okay, Lordship.
Page
51.
51. Yes, you will get you'll get opportunity. Just wait. Yes, page 51. I am to inform the scrutiny of so and so. It is you have failed to comply with the terms and conditions of so and so. Clause 14.
Of the e-auction notice as on the date of e-auction and as such, your bid for sale of properties of Fatimabad Tea held on 14 so and so.
Has been treated as cancelled on the aforesaid ground. So the specific ground is that. Now his case is that like some kind of improvisation has been made in the affidavit.
After this cancellation order, we submitted a representation that was not disposed of by the authority.
That's why the direction was given.
Directed the authority dispose of. So this has no connection with the cancellation. The latest disposal by the authority has no connection with the cancellation.
But in the disposal of the representatives also you have quoted this 14.
Yes.
That is there.
That is the defaulter.
Yes.
No, Lordship, page number 50.
Now tell me one thing. Your this thing was cancelled in 4/4/23.
Yes.
When did we approach Gauhati?
Immediately. Immediately.
So where is that? I mean, that is the initial order.
Yes, Lordship.
That the order you have shown in page
Lordship, that order 59.
59.
There is no delay on our part.
59.
This order was passed on 10/5/2023, not even 1 month.
Correct. So, I mean, now there was a direction to dispose of. Initially, it was not done that they did not dispose it off. Then again, you approached the court.
2 times, Lordship.
Then it was disposed of.
Then it was disposed.
And now what is wrong in that?
Now, Lordship, may kindly see all these facts, Lordship, were brought in the representation only. I have stated everything in the representation. Lordship would find in page number 54.
Page 54.
That I am not in default was already pleaded in the year 2023 itself. Page number 54. That is my representation for recalling. May I just read the representation?
Representation was dated 8/4/2023.
Yes, Lordship. So my case, how I am not a defaulter, and a bare perusal of the notice, Lordship, the order, Lordship 4/4, they have not stated anything about my default. They just said that I am in violation of clause 14. And in page number 102, they say that there is no violation of clause number 14. How am I supposed to know these things which has come up today in an affidavit? How am I supposed to know that? I could have replied to that.
No.
Yes, Lordship.
Let's see what is the representation.
Yes. Page number 54, Lordship, found, Lordship. I just read from the last portion, Lordship. The present representation has been filed. before your good self
Yes.
for recalling the letter dated 4/4/2023, where you have decided to cancel the bid submitted by Snowfall Agro Products Private Limited pursuant to your e-auction sale date number 6/12/2022, which was issued for sale of the immovable properties of Fatima Tea Estate, so and so. Your cancellation letter dated 4/4/2023 is a prima facie unsustainable in law, since legally Rajesh Kumar Jalan and Messrs Snowfall Agro Products Private Limited are two separate independent identities with its own rights and liabilities under the law. Sri Rajesh Kumar Jalan is an independent individual, whereas Snowfall Agro Products Private Limited is a private limited company incorporated under the provisions of the Companies Act 1956, for which the said company has to be treated as a legally treated as an artificial legal person having its own right and liabilities under the law. Therefore, Sri Rajesh Kumar Jalan is the director of the said company, yet his liabilities, if any, towards payment of PF contributions cannot be legally treated to be a default of Snowfall Agro Private Limited. Hence, your decision to correlate the outstanding liabilities of Rajesh Kumar Jalan that of Snowfall Agro Private Limited, as reflected from the cancellation letter dated 4/4/2023, cannot be sustained in eyes of law. Furthermore, in your cancellation letter dated 4/4/2023, your good self has alleged that the company have failed to comply with the terms and conditions envisaged in clause 14 of the e-auction notice. The clause 14, without any ambiguity, provides that the intending purchaser bidder shall not be a defaulter of any sort with any provident fund organizations, and further there shall not be any criminal cases pending against the intending purchasers bidders or against any firm company. Therefore, it is stated that Snowfall Agro Private Limited under no circumstances can be treated to be a defaulter in terms of the said clause of e-auction auction notice. Without prejudice to the above stand taken by the company, it is further stated that even if the status of assessed with the status of Rajesh Kumar Jalan being the director of Snowfall Agro Private Limited, yet the statement enclosed to this representation containing the details of payment of PF from 1/1/2022 to 3/4/2023 shall conclusively establish that as on date, against the PF liabilities by Rajesh Kumar Jalan in respect of Fatima Tea Estate, an excess payment has been made to the tune of rupees 60,80,874. Therefore, under no circumstances, neither Rajesh Kumar Jalan or Snowfall Agro Private Limited can be treated to be a defaulter under clause 14 of the e-auction notice. Now, this has been the representation. Whatever they have said that how am I liable under clause 14 has been duly answered.
Who is Rajesh Kumar Jalan?
This is a private party, Lordship. He is one of the director of the company, Lordship.
How he is liable for PF?
Because, Lordship, the management was run by him initially, Lordship. After there is a default by the Fatima Tea Estate, Lordship.
The management at the time of you going into the auction, what was the status of Rajesh Kumar Jalan?
And Lordship, he was the director of the company, Lordship.
He's still the director of the company.
Paragraph is there in my updated document, page 130, paragraph 13. It has some mentions as well. 130, paragraph 13. 130. Allow me now. This paragraph is in top.
Just hold on for a second. Let him point out. You point out. So now he point it out. Then he can reply to.
This paragraph is the deponent.
Para 13.
Para 13, page 130. The deponent makes to state that Sri Rajesh Kumar Jalan, who is the director of Snowfall Agro Products Private Limited, was the administrator of Fatimabad Tea by virtue of an agreement dated 22/12/2021 for a period of 3 years, which expired on 31/12/2024. On expiry of the terms of the agreement dated 22/12/2021, the ATEPFO authority took possession of the gas. Thereafter, lots of this paragraph, in the meantime, it has already been handed over to other person. Therefore, on payment of an amount of rupees so and so out of the total dues of rupees so and so toward PF, gratuity, and investment incurred by the petitioner for the development of the tea garden while running the garden as the administrator during the period from 2021, 22, 12, 2021 to 31, 12, 2024. The Jima of the tea garden was handed over to Sri Om Prakash Singh, who is the authorized representative of the original owner of the garden, that is Soduri Tea and Agro Industries Private Limited. So Jima number is annexure G, Lordship. Lordship, one document is important, Lordship, that is page 1, 42.
1 second. One 42.
Page 144 is the Jima number. So already it has been handed over to other person, Lordship. 142 is a letter issued by Mr. Rajesh Kumar Jalan, Lordship. He was the administrator at that point of time. Lordship will see the accountant. With reference to the subject cited above, I would like to inform you that we are submitting a check of rupees so and so, bearing check number so and so dated 18/3/2023 of Federal Bank towards PF contribution for the month of March 22 to December 2022. Lordship, the tender was issued in between this period, and this is an acknowledgement by the petitioner concerned. So nothing is there in the representation, Lordship. It is his own admission.
Right.
No, this is my own admission, Lordship. I am not Rajesh Kumar Jalan.
You were a director of you
So
are the person who was running the show.
I am not representing Rajesh Kumar Jalan, Lordship.
You are one of the directors.
No, Lordship, I am representing Snowfall Private.
You are representing Snowfall.
Yes,
That is perfectly fine, but you are one of the directors. Do you think that like only because a company is a separate judicial entity,
No, even
and a person who is a director, he can like just shy away from there? And he has admittedly stated that he has defaulted in payment, and that too, he was running the show earlier.
No, even then, Lordship, my representation may kindly revert to my representation.
I've seen your representation.
So, Lordship, it is absolutely clear that I have not defaulted, neither Rajesh Kumar Jalan had, Lordship.
Then what is this letter?
So this letter, that whatever period was.
No, what is this letter about?
Lordship,
have you replied to this letter? I mean, have you in your reply, have you said something on this letter? Tell me.
Which Lordship?
This letter, 18/3 letter written by Rajesh Jalan to fund controller.
I'm coming to that, Lordship.
Whether you have replied to anything to that? Saying that like I don't have anything to do with Rajesh Jalan. Rajesh Jalan being a director, can you say so?
My lord, my representation.
How many directors you have?
Lordship, that I have to take instruction, Lordship.
No, you should be prepared with that. I mean, Rajesh Jalan is one of the directors. How many directors are there?
Lordship, my reply is in 4/4/2024. That 8/4/2023, Lordship, in page number 54.
No.
I have clarified it.
No, what I'm saying is that in your affidavit in reply, since they have annexed
Yes,
this
Lordship,
document,
I have my reply may be
in your reply, what have you said?
My reply may be in page number 152, Lordship.
Page 152, yes. What have you said?
There's two directors. I'm informed there's two directors. Lordship.
Two directors.
Two directors.
So two directors, I mean, they are nobody.
Lordship, may kindly see my reply, Lordship, in page number 152.
And you tell me, if a director is directly involved, I mean, in your company, you have two directors, right? What is the shareholding? Any information?
I would ask and I would have to take instructions.
So, I mean, if a director is having 70% share in your company, and you say that like he doesn't have anything to do with this company because he's a different legal entity.
No, Lordship, that is the legal position, Lordship.
See, don't teach legal position. Okay, you tell me one thing. I'm just asking you one thing. A director having a 70% share in a company, he doesn't have anything to do with the company. When the company submits a tender or auction,
he has to.
Then you can you can just say that no, that was a different person. He's a different legal entity. Whatever liability he had, I do not have anything to do with this my company. Is it so? It's not like that.
Even then,
we understand that the legal entity, judicial entity, company, separate entity, liabilities are different. Those things are settled law.
Lordship, but the fact has to be appreciated that all these things which they have stated now, had they would have stated all this before, we could have done this, Lordship. We,
No,
we would
they
have
have,
even replied to it.
they have stated clearly that for that, they're 14, under 14, they need not give you detailed reason when cancelling your this thing.
Lordship, may kindly.
Why should they give? No, no, you tell me that in your reply,
Lordship, I'll just place a
reply
judgment.
whatever you have written about this letter.
Page number 152 from the beginning, Lordship.
Yes.
While the legality of the cancellation of the petitioner's bid was under adjudication, the matter remained pending before this honorable court. The respondent organization proceeded to alter the existing arrangement in respect of the tea estate and handed over possession to the third party. The narration contained in paragraph 13 of the affidavit in opposition shows that such steps were taken during the persistence of dispute and without awaiting the final determination. It is further submitted that the subsequent arrangement now relied upon by the respondent has not led any of the improvement of in the affairs of the tea estate. On the contrary, grievances have been raised by the
You are reading totally irrelevant things.
That-
I am asking that like what have you replied to? I mean, what is your reply to this letter? You are reading about the improvement of tea garden and what?
this is my reply to the paragraph, Lordship.
I'm asking you a simple question. What is your reply to this letter? Whether you have replied to that or not? Have you denied that letter, or you have stated something? That's what the court is asking. You take your time, you go through it. You go through it, but like you reply properly. I mean, like you don't give me some irrelevant things.
Lordship.
See, whatever, if something is there.
Then it may be taken up tomorrow, Lordship. I'll just check.
No, not tomorrow. We have already heard. I mean, we have already heard.
Lord.
You take your time. I don't mind. I'll wait.
This is also not a fact that all these things have been done presently. Everything is there, it was continuously files were managed lawsuit. Lawsuit comes to page 137 of my application. Therein, Lordship, the recovery officer wrote a letter to the authority. Very important, Lordship. Why Telcom?
Yes, I have seen this.
Lordship, one of the director of Telcom Private Limited is Kishan Anjalan. He is also a family member. So whenever it is required, you become an individual. Whenever it suits you, then you become company. Lordship, may kindly see the last two paragraphs of this one, page 37, 137. 147.
Lordship, I would like to place if Lordship, I would like to place the whatever reply if we have.
137, last two paragraph. In view of the above, the bid of local agro products private limited cannot be confirmed since its director Rajesh Kumar Jalan has defaulted in depositing PFU. They have been failed to comply with the terms and conditions of fund. So it's clearly mentioned there. It was reported by the recovery officer to the authority, and thereafter the cancellation took place.
No, Rajesh Jalan is otherwise he's paying the PF
Yes.
from his own pocket, not from the company. That is his argument.
That may be there.
No. His argument is that Rajesh Jalan is some individual. He may be a director, and he's paying the PF for the company from his own pocket. So he's a different party. So I mean, he's not. That is your argument, right?
Yes,
No, not for the company, Lordship, for his own as a
How he is liable to pay PF?
because he's running the garden, Lord.
He's running the garden on behalf of whom?
The Chaudhary, that initial owner, Lordship.
Correct.
Fatima Tea Estate owned by Chaudhary Tea Company, Lordship.
Correct.
Okay.
So he's a defaulter.
Lordship, what happened, Lordship? As per section 15, when someone defaults, Lordship, a person is appointed. And I was appointed as per an agreement, Lordship.
Correct.
As per the agreement, I was supposed to run the garden for 3 years, Lordship.
Correct.
And I was not me,
I mean, this company, I mean, this agro company that you're representing, it was formed when? It was an existing company or recently
existing
formed?
company, Lordship.
Huh?
Existing company.
Existing company.
Existing company, Lordship. Lordship,
And
kindly appreciate, Lordship.
And who are the directors? I mean, Rajesh Jalan and
Lordship, I have to take instructions with regard to the company details, Lordship.
Hmm.
If your Lordship may take,
No, we are not postponing this
Then
matter.
again, then maybe
Uh,
2 o'clock, I will.
No, I mean, Rajesh Dalan is one of the
Yes,
company director. And who else is the company director? You are not aware.
I will
Anyway,
just-
you tell me what is your reply to this letter?
Lordship, I have not replied to this letter, Lordship, because what the reason behind this was clear, and I was running till the 31st December 2024. My period was there till that is why, Lordship, I'll just place the agreement. Lordship, kindly see the
No,
agreement.
agreement is not relevant. What I am asking is that there is a document which has been annexed in the affidavit, right?
Yes, Lordship.
And they have annexed the document finding that relevant for adjudication of the matter.
Lordship.
Correct. Now you fail to reply to that. Whatever the statement they have made.
Lordship,
Whatever. I mean, what? Yeah. Yes. Please.
Lordship, in my representation, this was taken care of.
Now, I'm not talking about representation. I'm talking about the materials before this court.
Yes.
There is an affidavit file. You are supposed to respond to the affidavit
Yes, Lordship.
by way of a reply.
Reply.
Whether you have replied to that particular statement or not, that's
Yes,
what
I
I'm
have
asking.
replied to that, Lordship.
Now you have not replied to that. Now you have said that I have not replied to that. Now you are saying you are replied to that.
No, I have replied. Lordship's query was with regard to the letter.
Correct. Letter.
Yes.
I mean, letter has been letter. When you file an affidavit, you annex a document, then you make a statement about in the affidavit saying what is the relevancy of the document, and then you make a statement and you annex the letter, isn't it?
Not sure.
Or there is another way to do it.
There is no other way, Lordship,
Then-
because I have not annexed that because it is already there in the writ petition.
I'm not saying about annexing. I'm asking about what is your reply to that letter. Have you stated anything in your reply about the level saying that no, this is not correct? The fact is this. Have you stated something?
Yes, Lordship, in page number 151, para number 11. That is my reply, Lordship.
Yes. Where is that?
That only just one line.
Hmm.
With regard to the contents of para number 11 and 12, needs no reply other than the matters of facts, which are matters of fact. Which that facts has already been given in the writ petition, Lordship.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, Lordship. I would like to rely on a judgment of the Supreme Court, Lordship.
Yes,
Lordship.
On which point?
With regard to this subsequent events, Lordship.
Subsequent event means?
This is the case of TP Sen Kumar versus Union of India, Lordship. Lordship would kindly take up para number 82. 82, 83, 84, and 85.
Para?
82, 83, 84, and 85.
82, 83,
84, and 85.
84 and 85, yes.
Now, Lordship, the basic ratio behind this case is that, Lordship, any administrative order, validity of any administrative order must be judged by a reason mentioned therein and cannot be supplemented by any reasons through affidavit or otherwise in a subsequent court proceeding. Now, whatever has happened has happened. And if in the reply, if in the order dated 4/4/2023, when something was found against me, if it was stated, then I would have replied to it. Now, that has not been done. After 2-3 rounds of litigation, by way of affidavit, they are saying all these things. In my humble submission, Lordship, this is not, it cannot be the legal, Lordship.
See, they are sticking to only one reason from the very beginning. They have not changed their ground of rejection. They stuck to one ground, that is 14 of the tender,
Lordship.
of the e-action notice. So 14 they have stuck and they have stated till the last.
Yes, Lordship.
Then where is the improvisation?
Very true, Lordship. Now, may I just read
you
the
tell me where is the improvisation?
Lordship, it is not about improvisation. That is what the judgment says, Lordship. The validity of an administrative order must be judged by a reason mentioned therein. So merely saying that clause 14 has been violated and they repeating that 14 has been violated in 3 occasions will not empower them to bring up new grounds for violation of 14.
They are not giving any new grounds.
Lordship, in my humble suggestion, they have lordship. Lordship, if lordship would.
The main ground is 14 only. They may have come up with collusion and all these things are there. I mean,
Yes,
those things
Lordship.
are there, but
Yes.
collusion and all these grounds are there. But their main ground is cancellation is violation of 14.
Violation of 14 would not suffice, Lordship, in my humble suggestion, because the judgment says so, Lordship. It's not me who is saying.
But what is the judgment?
Yes, Lordship. Discussion on facts.
Para
Number
82, no?
82,
82,
page
yes.
number
Yes,
832.
Please read.
We have referred to various affidavits as well as the notes of additional chief secretary for two reasons. Firstly, no guilt or lapse has been directly attributed to the appellant either for the Punal Temple tragedy or Disha murder case. On the contrary, as far as the Punal Temple tragedy is concerned, the additional chief secretary recommended such actions against 3 specific police officers and placed the file before the chief minister. The appellant has been accused of failure of taking action against these errant police officers and unjustifiably apportioning a part of the blame on the district administration. However, it must be noted that for more than 1.5 months, the chief minister took absolutely no action on the note dated 13/4/2016, but seems to have kept it in his office. Under these circumstances, it is not clear what action could be taken by the appellant or any officer of the government, including the chief secretary and the additional chief secretary, against the errant police officers while the matter was pending with the chief minister. Could they or should they have bypassed the chief minister? In any event, nothing have been shown as to suggest that the chief minister has reminded that some action need to be taken by him or that he should have given specific direction on the file placed before him. In our view, therefore, if the appellant failed to take any action against the errant police officers, the entire official mechanism, starting with the chief minister down to the chief secretary and additional chief secretary, are equally to be blamed. What is more important in this context is that the recommendation to take action against errant police officers made by the chief minister and not to the appellant. As far as the Disha murder case is concerned, the allegation against the appellant is of a general nature, highlighting certain contradictions between his report, the first information report, and the first information statement. We are not to comment on these alleged contradictions. The generalization made to the conclusion that the leadership of the appellant was poor and that he lacked control or discipline over the police force, which eroded the public confidence, notwithstanding the responsibility of the large investigating team. The second or more serious reason for the transfer, though it is not mentioned by the chief minister, is found to be the first note dated so and so. Perhaps for this reason, it finds only a fleeting mention in the reply affidavit filed by the Central Administrative Tribunal and in this court, but a detailed counter affidavit elaborates this reason. The allegations that has been detailed above and is not necessary to repeat, except to say that according to the Home Secretary, the appellant attempted to interfere in the investigation relating to the Punal Temple tragedy. The law has been well settled for many years now that when an order is passed in exercise of a statutory power on certain ground, its validity must be judged by the reason mentioned in the order. Those reasons cannot be supplemented by other reasons through an affidavit or otherwise. Were this not so, an order otherwise bad in law at the very onset may be validated through additional grounds later, brought out in the form of an affidavit. Lordship, in this concern, there are other judgments also mentioned, Lordship, including the case of Lordship.
But this is a settled law. We are aware of this.
My submission, Lordship, is that had the clause 14 has been violated, according to them, it is them only who said in page number 102. There is no apparent violation of clause 14.
You are saying that admittedly there is a violation. 14 violation.
No, it is they who are saying so. I am not saying so.
14 violation means what court is meaning is that by a person who is involved in your company. Now we'll have to check whether his involvement is affects your bid or not, correct? His involvement in violation will affect your bid or not. That has to be checked into. So if you have any case law, say that you place before this court that if he being a director and managing the affairs of a tea garden earlier, and he was a defaulter, that is admittedly the letter is there and that you have not replied to. And now he being a director in the same, in a different company bids for it, then whether it will be termed as defaulter.
I will place a judgment, Lordship.
You will place it as I'm not giving you any time. You can give it to my court master. We are concluding it and we will pass the judgment.
Lordship, but only one last point, Lordship. Lordship, admittedly, yes, I appreciate Lordship that query, Lordship, that what is fallen from your Lordship. But one thing, Lordship would also appreciate one thing, that the same authorities has stated that no conclusive material for suggesting a continuing disqualification on your part under clause 14 of the e-auction notice dated 14/3/2023. The only reason for cancellation was this. For not recalling the cancellation was in view of sensitive nature of the matter and issuance of earlier communication dated 4/4/2023, and as the EMD has already been refunded, the order dated 4/4/2023 is not recalled. Now there is two reasons, Lordship. Now that is an ancillary reason.
He has already mentioned 443.
No, what I'm trying
442023 he has mentioned.
Yes, what I'm trying to make a point, Lordship, is that the reason assigned was not 14 clause 14, Lordship. His reason is, since we have passed the order 4/4/2023, one reason is since we have passed the order 2023, and the number two, EMD is refunded, which is an unilateral process. There is two reasons for not allowing me. One is passing of the order dated 4/4/2023 in an earlier occasion, and number two is EMD, which has been refunded unilaterally.
443/443/23 is like cancellation if you think.
Exactly.
Citing the reason of
so
14.
my thing is that the point which I'm trying to make is that these two reasons cannot be reason for not recalling the order. This letter is given not to recall. Admittedly, now there is no default. Clause 14.
I agree, and Mr. Nayak is also agreeing to this, that it may not have been very nicely worded, but the meaning is that like since 4/4/2023 letter has been already issued, there is no question of recalling it. And in their affidavit, of course, like they have brought in two other grounds, and that has to be looked into whether during the process subsequent events comes to their knowledge, whether they can take those subsequent events or not. If those are glaringly something which is which cannot be ignored just like that.
My lord, in my very limited understanding, Lordship.
No, I'm not saying that they can do it or they cannot do it. I'm saying that those things has to be looked into, examined.
Yes,
whether subsequently the matter is sub judice. No, not sub judice. There is a cancellation order has been issued, right? Now matter has gone to the dispute has gone to the High Court or any other court. Now they have found certain factual things which are so material, whether those things can be just ignored or they should bring it on affidavit, those things before the court or not.
Now, Lordship.
Now, if you say that those things they cannot do it, in spite of those things being very relevant to the issue, they should have ignored it.
Now that is the basic, the judgment which I have referred. What I have little bit understood, Lordship, is that
I understand that. This has come from Mahinder Singh Gill. See, this
exactly, Lordship.
This is a
exactly,
case.
Lordship.
See, this concept has come from there.
Yes,
so this court is also aware of that. Now it's good that you are arguing on this and you're trying to impress this. Perfectly fine. There's no doubt about this. But only thing is that like now that 4/4/2023 letter is already there. And they have specifically taken that ground there. They may have added one or two grounds, saying that those are subsequent things that has come to their notice. And those are the things, see, those are not immaterial things. Those are not some certain thing. See, a person has given, two bidders are, two bidders are giving checks from the same account number. And what will be the usual general perception out of that? Are you borrowing money from him or what? The bidder number 2 has borrowed money from him. They taken a loan. That okay, give me a loan.
Lordship, may I just one thing? One thing I would like to say that this letter was probably not properly worded. Lordship,
That is not a ground to, allow your case. That is not a ground to allow your case.
it has to be satisfied. Now, 4-4, the 4-4 letter, and also that EMD.
4-4 letter is very clear.
No, that is I have filed a reply to that, Lordship. And
So-
after reply, they have said there is no continuing offense.
No, they are saying that continuing offense means at that point of time.
No, that is interpretation, Lordship. That cannot be that specific thing is an interpretation, Lordship. If it is continuing today or
No,
that
then
time also it was
that is why the court was insisting upon you. This show me what is your reply to that letter.
Lordship, if
Have
Lordship
you
would
replied to that?
if Lordship give me time
You
till
tell me,
4:30,
you
Lordship.
tell me whether you have replied to that.
I have to take it till 4:30.
What instructions?
During the course of the day, I will reply to that, Lordship.
No, I
will submit it to the court, Master Lordship.
You submit to the court.
Yes.
If there is a case law, whatever.
Yes.
Whether he can be allowed at this stage to improve his.
No affidavit improvement.
No any affidavit, Lordship.
No, if you have, no. I am allowing him to submit a case law if you have some case laws. Nothing else. Nothing else.
And if there's a reply to it, Lordship.
No, reply to it. No. You have replied to it. See, that's why I've been asking you from the beginning. Sir, you are saying this letter is not perfectly worded. That is, I also agree, and he will also agree. But thing is that, you have yourself admitted that there was a default. Then how can that letter? See, these two things cannot go together.
It is not my default, Lordship.
I understand. Whose default?
It is Rajesh Kumar Jalani's default.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That Rajesh Kumar, and how Rajesh Kumar Jalani is linked to your company, the court has
No,
to
but
look
then
into.
even then they have.
No, we have to.
My representation, I have cleared it, Lordship.
You can't walk, behind a veil. The court has to look into the things, lifting the veil. We'll have to lift the veil.
My Lord, the representation I have settled it, Lordship. If representation can be.
I have heard you. We'll take your things into consideration. If you have some case laws on this, particularly any issues that subsequent events, it cannot be brought in.
And also
Mohinder Gill Singh is perfectly fine. But see, you'll have to understand 2-3 things. One thing is that, like, the court is saying that if there is a subsequent material which is very relevant to the issue, which was overlooked by them at that point of time, and which is very material that cannot be ignored, that cannot be given a closed eye, whether that can be mentioned in the affidavit or not.
To that aspect, Lordship, on recent judgment is also there.
That's what I'm saying.
Even after passing his taking order, Lordship, during the litigation, Lordship, I can take.
You play. If you have it, please place it. See, this is my concept. I think, you cannot keep your eyes closed. Only because, like, that was overlooked at the point of time when the letter was written. And that, it's not that they are totally debarred from bringing in those matters. If you have some case law, please. I think I have heard you enough.
Yes.
Or you have something.
Nothing.
Huh?
Fine. I will give you the judgment.
Heard Mr.
P. Dekha, Lordship.
P. Dekha, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. P. Nayak, the learned counsel appearing for all the respondents. For 2 and 3. Your appearing is easy. So this is easy. Counsel as a counsel or sending counsel.
Not sending.
As a counsel. As a counsel for so and so, learned counsel for respondent number 2 and 3. And you are appearing for? Respondent number. Huh? Okay, junior, his name. Hearing concluded. We'll pass the order. We'll keep it CCAV. We'll pass the order in a day. We'll just rise for 5 minutes and come.
Lordship, I am taking Lordship indulgence to mention item number 33. That is regarding bail. That was not rejected earlier, but listed I have taken consent to fix the matter on 1st of April.
This is the DCL also. But the medical report is not available. Yeah, that was called for earlier, but it is not available.
So we'll fix it up some other day. When do you?
1st of April, Lordship.
Okay, I heard MS M. Devi, M. Dev, the learned counsel appearing for the accused applicant. Also heard Mr. P.S. Lawcourt, the learned APP for the state, and Mr. U. Chaudhary, the amicus counsel appearing for respondent number 2. The prayer of MS Dev appearing for the petitioner, accused applicant, let the matter be fixed on when
1st of April.
1st of April.
There is to be called for the medical report.
No,
It is-
but direction was given to,
It is already given. No?
yes, Lordship.
It is not there.
Earlier it was given and direction was given to the PP Rosi, but as it is the case, all records will be sent to the court. So Rosi has to come from.
Medical report from the jail authority, Lordship.
আপনার কার
Laura too.
then it has to come from then. I thought that this the victims medical report.
He is suffering from some urinary tract problem, Lordship, and there is complaining bleeding. Laura too.
I will call for this.
So you'll have to bring it. Okay, let the matter be fixed on 1st of April. You try to bring it. 1st of April.
It's short time.
1st of April will be difficult, madam. Since it hasn't come.
Then 4th, Lordship.
Huh?
4th.
Saturday.
No, that on the court is open on that day.
When?
4th of April.
4th of April. Let the matter be fixed on 9th of April. 9th of
9 close, Lordship.
Nine is a close.
Election 10.
7.
Lordship,
Seven.
5th to 7th, I will be out of station, Lordship. That is why.
6.
5th to 8th, I will be out of station, sir.
Then
Fourth
it
Lord.
will go
4th,
beyond.
Lordship, he is suffering matter. Twice.
Second also I will try to bring
4th will be
it.
difficult.
Second.
4th, this court may not be there.
2nd of April.
2nd of April. Second.
Obliged, Lordship.
No, may it please your lordship. In this case, my lord, they have not filed affidavit yet, my lord. This is the case, my lord, the petitioners are the resident of Balavita village in the district of Borpeta by the side of river Beki. And my dear,
Affidavit, no affidavit has been filed.
my lord,
No affidavit has been filed. as
filed
yet.
yet, my lord.
So
It
let
is
them file affidavit.
a last year's case, my lord. It's almost 4 months now.
Correct, that matter has come for the first time after the last day.
Yes, my lord. That's,
So let them file an affidavit. Without affidavit, how the court will adjudicate the matter?
my lord,
Heard Mr. A. Bhattacharya, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioners. Also heard Mr. I. Bhattakur, the learned counsel, senior counsel, Forest Department for respondent number 6. And Mr. N. Goswami for 1, 3, and 4. Here Mohanto for respondent number 2. Mr. Bhattakur submits that he has already received the instructions and requires some time to file an affidavit in opposition in the matter. Full stop. Where is allowed, let the matter be fixed after the ensuing leave vacation.
my lord, they will fix date, my lord. So it's a long time already, they have not filed everything.
29th of April.
Obliged.
When we want it 24. Lordship, in this case, lordship, in one item, lordship, 24 affidavit is filed. In 21, 22, 23, I require some time to file.
Lordship will please have only one aspect, item 24. Lordship will briefly have item 24. There is an affidavit already filed in 24.
Already filed, but it was not sufficient from require further affidavit of the respondent number.
5, okay.
Respondent number 5 will be required.
And 4.
Respondent number 5 in 24, item number 24.
One affidavit is filed, but it will not cover lordship.
Filed by whom?
Filed by the respondent number
Inspector General Prisons.
Okay, you write, item number 21, you write, heard Mr.
A. Atria.
Atria, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, also heard Mr. S.S. Roy, the learned state government advocate for the state respondents. Respondent number, state respondents. Mr. S.S. Roy submits that he has received the instructions, but affidavit is yet to file. So praise for some time. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be fixed after the ensuing view vacation. And 22 will be same.
All the same.
Lordship will give me a fixed date.
First week of May, Lordship.
But 24, he said you have filed.
One file, but it will not.
Okay, file. Same order you pass. Same order you pass. I don't know, 21 to 24. Huh? Come on.
1 to 24.
Come on, order you can pass. You just write all the repetitions numbers and then you pass. Huh? And let the matter be fixed on.
First week of May, Lordship. Lordship, let it be not first week, Lordship. Let it be
12th of May. 12th of May.
Lordship.
Published.
Minor time, wait for some time, file,
So Botagood, you have taken time earlier also.
one more.
Okay, heard Mr. M.K. Chaudhary. What is your name?
M. Raman.
Huh?
M. Raman.
M. Rahman, the learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. I. Botagood, the standing counsel for his department. For respondent numbers 1 to 5. 6, 7, anybody appearing? 6, 7? None appeared for respondent number 6 and 7. Mr. I. Botagood, the learned counsel submits that he requires some time to file an affidavit in the matter. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing due vacation.
28. Maybe I have to respond a lot. No, there's not received lots. There's not received lots.
None appeared for the petitioner when the matter was called for. However, Mr. N. Goswami, the learned counsel, is present for respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4. And Ms. M.S.G. Hazarika for respondent number 1. Mr. Goswami submits that he is yet to receive the instructions in the matter. Also, let the matter be listed after the verification.
My pleasure. What's it? The petitioner has come to the court challenging the Sogos notice. It is on page 25, annexure F. So similar notice has been earlier issued to the petitioner on 9/4/2025. It is in annexure B. And it was decided in favor of the petitioner. The order is in page
Who is
24.
appearing for the other side?
The text is there. We go.
So basically the Sogos
Yes,
notice.
Mr. Borua.
My lord, our instructions are awaited in this matter, my lord. The officials and assistants are providing action duty, my lord. That is the instructions that was today in WhatsApp, my lord.
Heard Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr.
Lordship,
Borua,
we have some
the
difficulty.
learned counsel.
We have some difficulty. It is the March end. We have to file our returns and our registration has been suspended. May our registration may be allowed? We can file our returns and all. They have suspended our registration. The proceeding may still go.
GST registration. What?
The proceeding may still go. GST registration. They have issued the notice and they have suspended the registration immediately without any Sogos
I
notice.
think the similar cases are disposed of.
Yes, Lordship.
Similar cases are disposed of.
But in these cases also, I mean, GST registration, no?
Lordship, basically,
A small
it
entrepreneur, GST registration,
is
and
basically
let him pay the amount, then, and you restore the registration.
Only if he pays the amount. then-
Lordship, Lordship,
Wait a minute,
Lordship.
wait a minute. Similar matter, isn't it? Similar matters are being disposed of. Because only thing is that his GST registration has been cancelled. With a so-cause notice or whatever. Now, only thing is that he needs to pay back all this amount because similar cases are disposed of. So we can dispose of this matter.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm?
You
Right?
need to pay the money.
Or you want to take instructions from Mr. Gogoi? Or it's similar matters.
Lordship, our registration has not been cancelled. It has been suspended. A so-called notice has been issued.
So you pay the amount,
That's it.
and then
Actually, our contention is that they have issued a so-called notice on a.
is there anything you're challenging that?
Yes, Lordship.
You're challenging that.
So-called notice.
Then let us have our instructions. ma'am.
So-called notice.
Now,
has
if you are challenging the so-cause notice, if
Yes,
you are not happy with your restoration of your, I mean, not restoration, your, I mean, whatever the so-cause notice cancellation or whatever, then you will have to hear them.
Yes, Lordship.
Then you'll have
That is what
to.
I am saying.
Okay,
The so-called notice has
that
been.
is what I'm saying also. Then let them file an affidavit.
Yes, Lordship. The so-called notice has been issued on the settled matter.
Whatever. I mean, then they'll have to come with their instructions.
Until then, my.
No,
registration will be restored.
nothing will be done. Nothing will be done. Heard Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Borwa, learned counsel appearing for Mr. D. Gogoi, the learned standing counsel for tax and finance and tax department. Mr. Borwa submits that he is yet to receive the instruction in the matter. I prays for 2 weeks time. The prayer is allowed. Let the matter be fixed after the ensuing vacation.
Lordship, a date may be fixed.
In the month of May. On 14th of May. Let the
14th of-
matter be fixed on 14th of May. See, similar matters are being disposed of.
Lordship, in similar, those matters, these registrations are cancelled.
Correct.
In our matter, the registration has been suspended on the so-called notice on a matter which has already been decided by them in our favor. So basically, it is barred under the doctrine of res judicata.
No. Do you have any difficulties in paying whatever arrears are there and like giving you the registration? You have difficulties.
Yes, I have difficulties.
Then let the matter come on for the 14th.
Please, ma'am.
Yes.
My lord, here, the issue is, my lord, regarding land sale permission. The petitioners before lordship, their mother and
Any
son.
instructions?
Sir, this is good.
Huh?
Yes, okay.
What is the instruction?
It's a public complaints are there, or it is intra-religion sale permission law.
So you'll have to file an affidavit. You file an affidavit. Heard Mr. So-and-so, MA Islam, the learned counsel appearing for the.
My lord, this is second round of litigations.
Whatever, they'll let them come up with, I mean, if you have filed a litigation, they are, you'll have to give an opportunity to file a reply, right?
My lord, the short date may be fixed, otherwise.
So-and-so, and also heard Mr. N. Goswami, the learned. Huh?
2 and 3.
Respondent number 2 and 3, and G. Hazarika for respondent number 1. Full stop. Mr. Goswami submits that he has already received the instruction and prays for some time to file the affidavit. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be listed after the vacation.
Lordship may fix a date, my lord.
Lot of dates have been given already.
Ma'am,
Then it will go to the.
Ma'am, this is a issue, my lord.
Let the matter be listed on 14th of May. 14th of May.
May.
14th of May.
31. You have my lord, instruction is awaited, my lord. Should have come. Thank you. In the meantime, during the period, I will make it.
Okay. Heard Mr.
S.K. Gupta.
S.K. Gupta, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Bora, the learned standing counsel for GMC. GMC for all the respondents. Full stop. Mr. Bora submits that instructions are awaited. Instructions are still awaited and prays for some more time. Full stop. Let the matter be fixed after the due vacation.
Lordship, interim may be continued.
Interim order so passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, this is the same GST cancellation matter, my lords. As has fallen from a lordship, my lords, our GST has been cancelled. My lords, and my lords, we are ready to pay with and comply with all the directions, my lords.
You can close it?
Yes, comply to all the directions, my lords.
Okay, we'll close it then. I mean, in terms of the earlier order. Okay. You have any copy of the earlier order?
My lords, yes, there is Motleb Bhuiya, my lords.
Huh?
Yes, my lords, Motleb Bhuiya is there, my lords.
My lord, we expected we have exit our wherever students finally listed.
But I mean, is there any, are you contesting it?
Look, if they are willing to pay the amount.
He is willing to pay a rent amount. I mean,
All the provisions, my lords.
it's on the ground of non-payment of 6 months.
No, no, my lords. Actually, in 23, my lords. So basically, they have said that, my lords, we have not filed our returns as, my lords, nil, my lords. So, my lords, basically what has happened, we are a construction company, my lords. So basically, we have taken input tax credit. Let's say we bought cement, steel, whatever, my lords. So therefore, we only when we sell our property, my lords, only then we'll be able to show the outward supply, my lords. But in this case, my lords, we had to file nil because since there was no sale. Therefore, my lords, there is another similar judgment of Madras High Court also, my lords, on exactly covered matters. If there is no output liability, my lords, we have to show our output as nil. Now, my lords, since
So this is a case on a different footing, that means. Borua?
my lords, in my case, I have to rely on a Madras High Court judgment, my lords. Lords, particularly para number 3, my lords. If my lords come to page number 23, my lords, of my read petition.
1 second.
Yes, my lords.
And you filed a representation?
Yes, my lords. Actually, what happened, we filed for a revocation of GST, my lords. My lords may come to
revocation of
GST, my lords, cancellation. On page number, my lords, 26 of our read petition, my lords. We said that, my lords, I was not being able to offset the ITC against output liability because once the booking is complete and booking commence, I will discharge all the GST liability by adjusting the accumulated ITC. So, my lords, I'm a construction company. So, my lords, I bought, let's say, cement, steel, whatever, my lords, for construction of the building. So once, so the input is there, input tax credit is there, my lords. Output is not there because the booking has not commenced. Once the booking commences, my lords, which I am about to, my lords, want to do the booking now, I'm not being able because GST has been cancelled. So, my lords, input tax credit is there. I'll be able to offset only when, my lord, my booking will commence. So that is my case, my lords.
One and if the cements and all that you are saying, cements or whatever materials you have bought, I mean, what is the, I mean, that doesn't have any relation with the bookings. You have not started construction.
No, my lords. May I come to page number 23, my lords? Page number 23 of my petition, my lords.
Yes.
My lords, may I read it? My lords, so-called notice for cancellation of registration. This is under Form GST Register 31. Whereas on basis of information it has come to by notice, it appears that the registration is liable to be cancelled for the following reasons. Auto-generate details of inward supply for the period so-and-so to so-and-so. Instead of acquiring high income tax in GST 2B, you are filing nil GST 3B. You are asked to show cause within so and so date. So, my lords, they're saying, then thereafter, my lords, on page
So
number
GSTR to be, I mean, that you have shown that input thing.
input thing, yes.
Mm.
So, my lords, the output, GST 3B, they're saying that you don't have any output. You're saying filing as nil. Because, my lords, my sale has to happen. Then only I can transfer the GST, my lords. So, my lords, on page number 24, they have cancelled my GST, my lords.
Against this so-called notice, what have you done?
Well, they did not came to my notice at that point of time, my lords.
Why?
Lord,
That is-
page number 24, my lord, may I kindly produce point number 3, my lord.
Hmm.
Saying that it may be noted that the registered person furnishing return under subsection 1 of the section 39 of the CGST Act 2017 is required to furnish a final return from GST Act 10 within 3 months, my lord, of the date of this order, my lord.
Mm.
Well, the remark here is that in spite of having high income tax in GST 2A, the registered person is furnishing nil outward tax liability. The effective date of cancellation is so and so. So, my lords, what has happened? Thereafter, my lords, I have filed a revocation. My lords, in page number 26. I have also filed for condonation for delay of revocation, my lords. My lord, I have given the reason. Since no sales occurred, I was unable to offset the ITC against output liability. Once the sale is once this complete and booking commence, I will duly discharge all GST liability by adjusting the accumulated ITC against output tax in GST at 3B. Kindly request that you consider my situation and reactivate my GST number at the earliest, my lords. So, my lords, I am here to comply with all the requirements, my lords. So, in the Madras High Court judgment, the similar matter, my lords, is clearly covered. That, my lords, in para 3 of the judgment, it says that since there is no output, my lords, we have to file nil, my lords. Para 3 of the Madras High Court judgment, my lords.
But this we have gone through.
Yes, my lords. So they say that, my lords, if my read it just for 1 minute, my lords, the learned petitioner would submit that the petitioner have no liability of output supply of sales and hence they file nil returns. As the juncture as so-cause noted came to be issued by respondent relating to non-commencement so and so, the petitioner has neither filed a reply nor appeared for personal hearing before the respondent. Under these circumstances, the GST registration of petitioner were cancelled by so and so. Thereafter, an application of revocation was filed by the petitioner, however, the same was rejected, my lords. My lords, this, my lords, in para 7, my lords, para 7, my lords, in this case, according to petitioner, since they have no liability of output supply of sales, they had filed their nil returns. In this regard, a so-cause notice was issued by the respondent so and so, and subsequently the GST registration was cancelled. Thereafter, the application which was filed by revocation was rejected. The reason provided for non-compliance with relevant provision of this time is in considered opinion court appears to be genuine. My lords, the reason.
Correct. Now, then I mean, let them file an affidavit. They've got the instructions. It can be disposed of once they file the affidavit.
Well, it's my only thing is, Malaj, that we are about to commence booking, Malaj, since this is only March month, Malaj. Once, Malaj, this GST is, Malaj, revived. Malaj, we are a small business, Malaj, a small construction company, Malaj. So, Malaj, once this GST is revived, Malaj, since there is also input tax credit, Malaj. So, once we are ready to commence the bookings, Malaj. And also, there is problem in the business, Malaj, because we are a small construction company. There are few customers who have expressed some interest, Malaj, in Malaj, buying some property. But we are not being able to do that, my lord, because my GST is, my lord, cancelled. If that may be revoked, my lord, that may be allowed, my lords.
My lord may allow us to file our affidavit, my lord. My lord, will take this matter in the next week.
So we'll take it up on you file if you have received it. So you file it if I mean maybe we'll take it up on 6th of April.
My lord.
6th of April we'll take it up.
I'm surprised, my lord.
What, Mr.?
I'm Burman, my lord. M. Burman.
M. Burman.
Yes, my lord.
Or Burma.
Burman. B-A-R-M-A-N.
Burman.
Burman. Yes, my lord.
M. Burman, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Borua, the learned counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned standing counsel, finance taxation. Full stop. Mr. Borua submits that he has already received the instructions in the matter and will file the affidavit in a short while. Later matter is fixed on 6th of April. You take back your instructions.
My lord.
I'm so obliged.
I'm just skipping those things.
Yeah, I'm so obliged. my lords.
So 6th of April, we'll dispose it of, you file it before that, huh?
Yes, my lord. I'm so grateful, my lords.
54, admission.
This is regarding non-payment of higher charges bill, madam.
Hmm?
We have filed the affidavit, madam.
Non-payment of?
Higher charges bill, madam.
Oh.
Madam, I claim, madam.
Let the affidavit come, Mr. Bottakut. Mr.
Next week,
Bottakut, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, also heard Mr.
G. Bokolian.
Huh?
G. Bokolian.
G. Bokolial. For respondent?
All respondents.
For all the respondents. Mr. Bokolial submits that he have received the instructions.
But he has filed.
Oh, sorry. He submits that he has already filed the affidavit, but however, the same is not on record. The registry to bring the affidavit on record. Full stop. Let the matter be fixed on when.
Next week, madam, any day, madam.
Let the matter be fixed in the next week. Let the matter be fixed on 7th.
44.
700.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, this is a regular bail application. Second time earlier bail was lordship closed with a direction to the approach before the court below lordship. That order lordship with an additional affidavit lordship I brought in record lordship. Now after that order lordship, this petitioner approach before the court below lordship, that order rejection order lordship will find on page 34 lordship. Approach করেছে তার rejection order.
Page 34.
34 law.
Yes.
Bottom paragraph, the learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted the accused was arrested on 28/8/2025. Since then, he has been languishing in judicial custody. It is further stated that accused is an innocent person and he has been falsely implicated in the case. It is further
Okay, it was
stated.
rejected then.
Rejected only ground lordship, that para lordship will find on page 35 lordship. On the
perusal.
perusal of the case record, it is seen that 4 PWs, including the informant and the victim, has already been examined. Considering the nature of gravity and
How
offense,
many PWs are there?
4 PWs are examined lordship. All 4 PWs declared hostile lordship.
Total 8 out of 8. 4 with the exam.
4 examined.
I have annexed all the 4 witnesses lordship who has declared as an hostile lordship. Now, victim and the informant lordship, they are not supporting the case of the prosecution lordship.
Have you come into some kind of compromise?
That was not their lordship because it was the her allegation is it is the petitioner friend who is responsible for that lordship. May I take you the evidence of lordship?
I have take money. This year I have take money.
Hmm.
PW2.
The 4 have become hostile.
Yes, lordship. Dear something.
You are Mahmoudul.
Yes, lordship.
In 183 statement C has implicated, and subsequently in PW2.
Yes, he has become hostile and she has rejected this story.
Our own statement is like a process process. I identify who is.
You are appearing for. What is your stand?
There is nothing, Narayan. Even if there is a trial, you take with us. So that's why you left out.
So you are inside the jail for how many days?
Today, Lordship, 211 days, Lordship. He was arrested 28/8/2025, Lordship.
211.
211 days today, Lordship.
And Miss Biswas, what is your statement? What is your submission?
At this stage,
Because I'll have to record.
I don't object.
You don't object. So we'll pass the order.
Highly obliged.
Yeah, medium. We write the names.
Beach or
Wrong names मत लिखो. वो फर्स्ट लिस्ट में जो आता है वो उसका नाम नहीं होता है क्योंकि दूसरा बंदा है नाम की तरह है. We'll pass the order.
Highly obliged.
35.
35 C is submitted.
First is submitted.
I
Go
will
and
be
appear
allowed
there.
to-
Your SS Ahmed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Heard Mr. SS Ahmed, the learned counsel appearing for the accused applicant. Also heard Mr. P.S. Lockhart, the learned appearing for the state. Decision application in right hand. Position in right. Then you write on 8/12/2025, the informant, namely Akbar Ali, lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Mornoi police station, alleging inter alia that on last 7/12/2025 at about 11:30 p.m. While the informant's father was coming towards home from Paltan Bazar after attending a religious meeting, the accused persons named in the affair jointly assaulted his father with sharp weapon on the road in front of the house, whereby seriously injuring him. First of semicolon that upon hearing women cry, the informant came and found his father lying on the ground. And when he was taken to the hospital in Avayapuri, his father was further referred to the Bongaigaon hospital, wherein his father was declared dead. Full stop. On receipt of the FIR, the police registered a Marichal PS case number 45/2025 under the aforementioned sections. Full stop. The learned APP submits the charge sheet in the instant case has already been filed by charge sheet number
7/26 dated 7/3/26.
2023. Full stop. In view of the filing of the charge sheet, the learned counsel appearing for the accused applicant submits that he should be allowed to appear before the trial court. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid submission, the instant AB application is closed and disposed of.
Obligement.
38 orders.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, steps upon respondent number 4 has been completed, your lordship.
Hmm? So it's completed. It's
Yes, your
completed. As per right. Your name?
D. Sharma.
D. Sharma for petitioner, and Goswami for respondent, and huh? 2 and 3. And your issue? 456, MS so and so for 456. As per the order dated, as per the laws and order dated 10/2/2026. The service on respondent number 4. Respondent number 8, 4 is complete. 4 is complete.
He's wrongly appeared also.
Huh? Okay, you are not appearing.
No.
You are appearing for all the
No, I got 12 strict.
2 and 3.
Yeah, she is for 1.
Oh, G Hazarika for 1. Okay. Since service of notices, service of notices is complete, let the matter be listed for admission in usual course. You file an affidavit.
Your lordship, can the date be on first week of May? No?
Let them file. It will take some time. They can only fix.
Obliged, your lordship.
Okay.
39.
May it please your lordship. As per the office note, your lordship, 6/2/2026, the service upon respondent number 7 is presumed to be completed. So, your lordship, matter may be fixed for admission hearing.
Yes, Mr. Already filed. Oh, you have already filed.
Yes.
Heard MS so and so, the running counsel opening for the petitioner. Hopefuls to also heard Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, learned DGCI inside. Then ERP, MS so and so, MS so and so for 5 and 6. MS so and so for respondent number 4. Full stop. Was right. The office note dated 6/2/2026 reveals that service on respondent number 7 is complete. Full stop. Since service on respondents, since service on respondents is complete, let the matter be fixed for admission hearing in the usual course.
Your lordship, a date may be fixed, your lordship, 30th April, if I may pray.
When?
30th April, 30.
12th of May.
12th of May. Obliged.
40.
Your lordship may kindly produce order dated 24/3/26. We have taken all these steps, my lord, including
24.
Last one, my lord.
Has been implemented.
So nothing has come out. Come out. AD hasn't come as yet. Come back as yet. So we'll have to wait for some time.
After 4 weeks.
Heard Mr. A.C. Borgohain, the learned senior counsel, assisted by so and so. Also heard Mr. B. Gogoi, the learned. You are appearing as a private counsel. So Mr. B. Gogoi, the learned counsel for respondent number
1.
How many are there?
1.
1 and 2. What about 3 and 4? 3 and 4? They've been deleted or what?
Yes, my lord. Anurag Goel presently is not available.
Okay, I think they have filed
Because they have
one
been substituted now.
substituted now. But somebody else is there now.
The new incumbent is the main person.
Service on office report, right, office report dated 24/3/2026 reveals that service on respondent number 4 is yet to be completed. Let the matter be fixed after the ensuing leave vacation.
After my look.
Hmm?
After receipt of the AD.
Yes, the AD, I mean, the notice has to be served. So there is no information about service of notice. AD hasn't come back. So once AD comes, then only the hearing comes.
43.
My pleasure, Lordship. In this case, Lordship, I have taken fresh steps, my lord, but no AD card or answer of notice is returned.
Oh, wait for some time.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, kindly date may be fixed, my lord.
The date will not, orders a date will not be fixed. Heard, Mr.
MM Zamantov.
Amin Jaman, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, also heard, Mr.
Number 1 and 5.
So and so respond number 1 and 5. Anybody else is appearing for other respondents? Other respondents? Okay, you write office note dated 25/3/2026 reveals that neither the AD nor unserved notice sent to respondent number 10 has been received by the receipt. Full stop. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing leave vacation. You are appearing, Mr. After the leave vacation.
All right, Lord.
44 to my lord, 47. In this, Forest has not filed their affidavit. That's why it has come for order.
46 or 2, we have not filed it. Let it be after.
You'll file affidavit. You are appearing for whom? You are appearing for? Karbi Anglong. 46.
46.
You write in 46, heard Mr. B.P. Bora, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. J. Chutia, the learned counsel, learned standing counsel for Karbi Anglong Autonomous District Council. Autonomous Council. Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. Full stop. Anybody else is there in? Mr. S. Borua for respondent number? S. Borua for pollution, Assam Pollution Control Board. Assam Pollution Control Board. MS so and so for on behalf of the CGC. K. Fukon for? No, I'm talking about item number. Which item?
46. 46.
No, wait. First one is Mr. Chutia is appearing for which one?
All the matters.
On all the
Karbi
matters. So
Anglong is
same
a-
order will
Same order.
Okay.
Only thing, Lordship, Forest is taking time. This is seasonal business of Patthar query.
Okay.
Now,
So Forest nobody is appearing. Forest none appears for the Forest
for
Department.
the last two occasions, they are taking time. Maybe
None
the last
appeared.
opportunity.
Okay, none appeared for the Forest Department. Full stop. Mr. Chutia submits that he needs some time to file an affidavit in the matter. The prayer is allowed. Let the matter be fixed after the BU vacation. After the BU vacation. Full stop. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that Forest Department is yet to file their affidavit in spite of taking in spite of taking time
15,
on earlier,
12 and 18-2.
taking time in earlier occasions.
15, 12 and 18-2. Two occasions earlier.
Okay,
15, 12 and-
okay, on earlier occasions, full stop. It is directed that the Forest Department should file the affidavit before the next date of listing, full stop. After the BU vacation.
Yeah. Deep blue.
My lord, item number 50, my lord. Very weak, my lord. Item number 50.
You are appearing for whom?
I'm appearing for the petitioner, my lord.
Petitioner.
Petition.
Yes,
Service has been
item number 50, you write, Mr.
In the last item, I for the forest department, we have file a previous filing an affidavit. No big deal.
So we have given time to last till, I mean, next date of listing, you file an affidavit. Yeah, you write that, Mr. Your name,
RR Gogoi.
RR Gogoi appears for the forest department. He submits that he will file the affidavit before the next date of listing. Next date of listing. Then item number 50. 50, Mr. A. Bhattacharya, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, submits praise for some accommodation in the matter which has not been objected by the counsel appearing for the respondent. Let the matter be fixed after the due vacation.
That contempt proceeding, notice was issued to the respondent, so the contender, and we have taken steps where is purpose. But as per office says, the service.
So you wait for some time?
Excellent.
Heard Mr. A. Rasid, the Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner. Office note dated 25/3/2026 reveals that no AD card, neither the AD card nor the unserved notice returned in respect of respondent number 1 and 2. Let the matter be listed after the ensuing due vacation.
27 April, if possible. Can it be like 27 April?
Okay, let the matter be fixed on 27 April.
First.
49.
May I please the lordship, the service upon respondent number 2, 3, 4 and 6 not complete yet. We may await for the service report.
Await service report.
Your Honor,
Parties are,
respondent 2, 3 and 4 are independent.
2, 3 and 4 you are appearing. 6.
Lordship, I'm for the respondent number 7. 6 is not.
6, service report on respondent number 6 is awaited. Mr. Yusakia appears for respondent number 2, 3 and 4. And you are?
J. Mosam.
J.
Mosam.
Appearing for respondent number 7.
Yes.
You record her name also. Your name?
S. Saikia.
S. Saikia for the petitioner.
In the meantime, they can file the reply.
Let the matter be fixed after the due vacation. You can file your replies by this time. Affidavits you file.
Lordship, a date may be fixed.
Now after the due vacation.